This is Carol. She's coming over today because she's interested in growing orchids. Never grown orchids before, and she's seen my orchids and has some questions. So let's start with your first question was?
My first question is this. As a total beginner with orchids, I would like to find the easiest orchid to raise that I can. I want to be successful in whatever I do. So I kind of want to start at the bottom and begin to move into more, they seem complicated to me. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought too when I first started. But that was part of the challenge too.
Right, exactly, yeah.
My instantaneous answer is a Phalaenopsis, which is the moth orchids.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Which one?
Here, let me get them. This is actually a mini Phalaenopsis.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Yes. And this is my first Phalaenopsis.
So you've got a family of them.
I do.
Yeah.
Now,
ooh, look at that.
yeah, she's blooming again. This is her second bloom spike in about 4 or 5 months. She didn't bloom for me for 4 years.
Wow.
So, the reason I suggest Phalaenopsis is because they're the easiest to find. Okay? You're going to find them at your discount grocery stores, in your big box stores. They're readily available and they're relatively easy to grow. So I would recommend getting a mini. This is a mini phal.
Okay.
And these are called monopodial, which means they just have one stem. And then the leaves come out from the stem, and so do the flower spikes. Okay.
Okay.
So, and the reason I suggest the mini is because generally you can find them for under $10.
Okay. Yeah.
So they're relatively easy to find. They're relatively inexpensive, and I've found they grow best in the semi-water culture.
Water. Okay.
So that's why I would recommend that one. I also know the windows that you have in your house are west facing or north facing.
Right. Yeah.
They like lots of light. So the other thing you want to consider is probably go with your west facing windows to start with. You could start in the north facing, but you're going to have to, watch it. I keep mine on the east facing window with the shears. They like lots of light. So
this plant is going to get big, like
not like this one.
Okay, all right, yeah.
No, it's not going to get big like this one.
Okay.
That's why, again, I suggest the minis, because they're inexpensive and they're smaller.
Looks like you got a new.
This is called the aerial root. This is their roots.
Aerial root. Okay, so some of their roots stick out instead of go.
Yeah. And, when I go to repot this one, and even this one, I don't know if this one will come out.
I was going to say.
Yeah, this one will come out. This one won't.
You're going to have to break your vase. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm going to have to break my vase. And the other thing is, you can try it in the north facing, because I know that's where your other plants are.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
You can try it there. I've seen people grow them in their north facing, and you'll just have to, like your other plants, you're just going to have to watch how they're communicating to you.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
And if they're not getting enough light, they just won't be as vigorous and won't grow as well. These don't grow fast.
Neither does my jade plant.
Yeah. So these you'll probably see root growth before you see new leaf growth, and you want to feel the leaves. See, they're not soft. They're almost they're not waxy, but they're stiff. Okay.
Well, that's good.
If they start going limp, and start doing this, that means they're dehydrated and they need more water.
Okay.
But what I would recommend is getting a vase, or it doesn't have to be a vase.
Okay.
I have, where's my one? Oh, see, here it is. I have a little one in a jelly jar, okay?
Okay.
So
All
if
right.
you have, and I would do, see it has a wide mouth.
Right. Yeah.
So if you have like a wide mouth, and it doesn't have to be glass. This is, I don't know what was in this,
Yeah. Okay.
but you could do something like that too, okay? You don't have to have the pebbles, although I like to have the pebbles.
Yeah.
Or you can get, I have some river rock that come in a bag,
Yeah. Okay.
so that
Yeah.
that's more aesthetically pleasing or whatever, then you
Yeah.
can do that. But I mostly do that for stability.
Okay.
As far
right,
as
yeah. I can see that. Yeah.
If this gets hit or knocked over or a ball thrown at it.
Yeah. Right.
They don't have any orchids here. Yeah. It's a monopleural. The stick is to hold your